Imagine ancient wonders of the world, like grand monuments from distant history. Now, picture them transformed into modern military forts. It's an intriguing journey through time and adaptation as we explore 5 such wonders that have taken on new roles in the world of warfare. So, let's get started. Wolfsburg Castle. Wolfsburg Castle, located in northwestern Germany, has a long and eventful history spanning centuries, encompassing the Renaissance and even ancient times. It has witnessed sieges and imprisonments, and played a part in witch trials. However, its darkest chapter began in 1933 when Heinrich Himmler, a prominent Nazi leader, secured a 100-year lease for the castle. Himmler had grand ambitions for the site. He intended it to be a premier training ground for his SS paramilitary forces and a center for the study and promotion of Aryan mythology. Driven by his deep superstitions and fascination with the occult, Himmler adorned the castle with artifacts and relics believed to possess mystical powers. Notably, he placed the Spear of Destiny, associated with Jesus' crucifixion, within its walls. Himmler's obsession with the number 12 led to the construction of an opulent marble room featuring 12 pillars adorned with sacred flames. He also divided the SS into 12 departments, and he transformed a former cistern into a crypt where enigmatic ceremonies are believed to have taken place. Tragically, approximately 4,000 individuals, including prisoners of war and Nazi-designated criminals, endured harsh conditions while working on Himmler's ambitious plans. Nearly half of them perished due to neglect and abuse. As World War II turned against the Nazis, Himmler ordered the castle to be set on fire in a desperate attempt to conceal evidence of SS brutality, causing significant damage to its interior. Babylon Hanging Gardens. In the heart of present-day Iraq, the Hanging Gardens of Babylon once stood proudly as one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. Once graced the heart of what is now Iraq, where they transformed a barren landscape into a lush oasis. According to legend, these extraordinary gardens were created to satisfy the queen's yearning for the greenery of her mountainous homeland. However, over the centuries, the grandeur of Babylon faded into history, eventually succumbing to the Persian conquest. In the 21st century, this historic site found itself thrust into the midst of conflict during the 2003 U.S. invasion of Iraq. Its proximity to modern-day Baghdad drawing a dark cloud over its ancient ruins. U.S. forces occupied Babylon, causing extensive damage, including the construction of Camp Alpha on its sacred temple grounds. Artifacts were plundered and destroyed. Structures collapsed due to the vibrations of heavy military machinery, and the site became contaminated by fuel and chemicals. Although U.S. military officials have expressed remorse and pledged financial support for cleanup, Babylon remains at risk, with the possibility of hidden landmines adding to its challenges. Archaeologists are working tirelessly to salvage and protect what remains of this once majestic wonder, advocating passionately for its inclusion on UNESCO's list of World Heritage Sites to ensure it receives the care, attention, and protection it so desperately needs in these troubled times. Nazi bunker in an ancient Roman fort. During World War II, as Nazi forces advanced northward from France towards Britain, they took control of the Channel Islands and turned them into strategic strongholds. Among these islands, Alderney, the northernmost one, played a vital military role, reminiscent of its historical significance nearly 1,700 years earlier when the Romans established a fort there. This fort, now known as the Alderney Nunnery, stands as one of the best preserved examples of its kind to this day. With its impressive 3-meter-thick walls and a commanding view over approaching enemy ships, the nunnery originally featured advanced Roman defense mechanisms and battlements designed for long-lasting durability. These enduring qualities caught the attention of the German forces when they sought a base from which to launch attacks on Britain during their occupation of Alderney from 1940 to 1945. Upon their arrival, the Germans evacuated the entire population and stayed until the war's end. Throughout their occupation, they significantly fortified the ancient Roman structure by adding a network of tunnels, bunkers, and anti-tank measures. Remarkably, the Nazi bunkers were meticulously integrated into the existing walls for added protection. Furthermore, the Germans constructed 2 concentration camps on Alderney to house forced laborers, marking the only concentration camps ever built on British soil. Bala Hissar. A 2,000-year-old Afghan castle named Bala Hissar is renowned for its lasting power and violent past. Perched on a steep mountain ridge, its massive walls are 20 feet high and 12 feet thick, making it an impregnable stronghold. However, its exact history remains mysterious due to numerous conflicts and the danger of landmines deterring archaeological exploration. Throughout history, Ballahasar has changed hands among various forces, including the British, Taliban, and Soviets. A rusted T-72 tank on the hillside bears scars from explosives, likely RPGs or landmines. Beneath the dust lie countless fallen warriors, a somber reminder of the fortress's violent past. Excavations and humanitarian efforts have been deemed too perilous to attempt. Notably, in 1979, during an Afghan uprising against communists and Soviets, rebels briefly overthrew occupiers, discovering a cache of weapons in Ballahasar. They were later surrounded, subjected to a 6-hour bombardment, and ultimately arrested and killed. Today, Ballahasar stands as a grim monument to its history, a battle-scarred fortress rising from the desert, surrounded by decaying remnants of war machines. Great Wall of China. The Second Sino-Japanese War, which lasted from 1937 to 1945, witnessed both Chinese and Japanese forces utilizing the strategic advantages of the Great Wall of China. As the Japanese army advanced into China, local forces relied on the wall as a defensive barrier, stationing troops and garrisons along its length. The wall not only provided a strong defense but also served as a crucial communication line between Chinese units, facilitating the swift movement of troops across challenging terrain. Tensions escalated in the lead-up to the main conflict. On January 1, 1933, a skirmish erupted when a lone soldier detonated several hand grenades. Japan demanded that China evacuate the strategically important Shanghai Pass, but China refused. In response, Japan launched a fierce assault, deploying 4 armored trains, 10 tanks, and substantial air support. Within 2 days, the beleaguered Chinese regiment had lost half its strength and was forced to abandon its position, temporarily ceding control of sections of the wall. The Japanese exploited secret tunnels and pathways along the wall to launch surprise attacks and infiltrate Chinese defenses. In our captivating discussion today, we explored a rich tapestry of history and architecture. We started with the eerie Wullsburg Castle, linked to the dark era of the Nazis, and then marveled at the ancient mystery of the Babylon Hanging Gardens, a testament to ancient engineering. The juxtaposition of a Nazi bunker in a Roman fort highlighted the intricate layers of history. Ballahasar in Pakistan showcased the enduring significance of ancient architecture in a changing world. Finally, we stood in awe of the Great Wall of China, a colossal symbol of human determination. Don't miss out on more intriguing discussions. Subscribe to our channel as we continue to delve into captivating subjects. Thank you for joining us on this remarkable journey through time and architecture. Thanks for watching.